I have recently been able to enjoy rereading John Stuart Mill's On Liberty. A fundamental writer behind the tradition of liberal democracy, writing in the mid 1800s alongside the development of the United States, albeit from England, on similar principles as the founding fathers, trying to argue against an order of government that was from the top down, telling you how you should think and live and positively exist, and rather seeking a world of mutual toleration where, building on his system of utilitarianism, every person is free to pursue their own self-fulfillment. Now that's what happiness is. As he puts it on page 12. The principle of liberty requires tastes and pursuits of framing the plan of our life to suit our own character, of doing as we like, subject to such consequences as may follow, without impediment from our fellow creatures, so long as what we do does not harm them, even though they should not think our conduct foolish, or perhaps they should, perverse or wrong. Just because people disagree doesn't mean governmental coercion needs to get involved, unless some sort of harm is done. Now, I think this is the exact same concern you can see in founding fathers like James Madison or Alexander Hamilton, who took great concern that in a developing democracy, the majority might take advantage of the minority. Now, of course, in America, this is already happening. You had slavery. But the Founding Fathers were more concerned about the masses rising up to seize the property of the well-off. And John Stuart Mill shares a similar concern that anyone can become a minority and be persecuted by the majority. Hence, why such a democracy ought to be founded on mutual tolerance. I think it is questionable, though, whether the vision of someone like Mill or the vision of someone like Madison has actually worked. Has their attempts to block the will of the majority ceased to the horrors? Is there another path where the majority can have say, but with minority protections? John Stuart Mill's On Liberty has some interesting things to say about that.